Hello, welcome to another Cook With Me Gluten-Free. I'm Robin, and I am delighted to be back in my kitchen. Chicago, you did not disappoint. I had some really great treats in Chicago, and I look forward to another trip back. But now that I'm back in my kitchen, I had planned to do something else today until I went to my refrigerator and noticed that I had something in there that was set to expire, something that I've wanted to try for a long time. I've read some things about these delicious cookies made by Sweet Loren. So I bought these and I just let them sit in my refrigerator, unfortunately. And part of the reason I wanted to try them is because they're supposedly very good. But I was hesitant because as I looked closer at the package, I'm like, it's crafted with only clean ingredients, which is fantastic for our health, right? But sometimes it doesn't equal great taste. Then it says that it's obviously gluten-free, plant-based, dairy-free, and peanut and tree nut-free. All of those things. It's so super clean. How is it good? So I flipped it over and I took a closer look at the ingredients, and they do use a gluten-free flour blend, oat, tapioca, potato starch, and then a few more ingredients: cane sugar, palm oil, chocolate chunks. This is the chocolate chunk Sweet Loren. So let's try it. I'm going to go ahead and get this cut open and then get it on our pan. Our oven is already preheated. Now, it does say we have two different options on cooking. We're preheating to 325 degrees, and we can either bake for 11 to 13 minutes or 14 to 16, depending on how you like your cookies. So if you want soft and chewy, you want to do it for the lesser amount of time, and for a crispier cookie, longer time. I like a soft, chewy cookie. So I'm going for the 11 to 13 minutes. And these are just break and bake. And typically it's hard to find easy recipes like this, or things in the grocery store like this. I shouldn't say it's a recipe since it's just a break and bake, but we are following some instructions. We're going to follow them to a T. So I will be back and I'll get these onto a cookie sheet. Let's get these open. It does say use scissors, so I'm not going to try to rip it open. Use my kitchen shears. And it's just like the Nestle Toll House break and bakes. Now it looks like mine kind of got squished in here. I got these from Kroger. Price point, I believe, was $5.99 on sale. Regular $6.99. We don't have an actual Kroger here in my city, but we have the delivery and a warehouse here. So I use Kroger delivery quite often. Okay, let's see how easily they break apart. Yeah, they break apart just like the Toll House brand. They seem to be about the same size. It's been a long time since I've had a regular, quote unquote, regular cookie. So I'm going to break these apart. There are 12 here. And you can see again that mine got squished. I don't know if they got soft and then kind of slid down, but I will break these apart and I will place them on the cookie sheet and be back to put them in the oven. I got the cookies on the pan, 12 cookies. I will say that I don't know if it's just a Sweet Loren thing, but you saw how my cookies were squished down at the end. When I got to the end, I was unable to break those apart, and I actually had to use a knife. So you can see some of the ones down here, like here and here, they're sort of misshapen, whereas the other ones are, as my cookies slide around, my other ones are perfectly round. So they may not be pretty, but if they taste good, do they have to be pretty? I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to pop these in the oven. Again, 325. I have my cookies on parchment paper. Whatever you use to make your cookies not stick, that's what you will use. And in the oven they go. I'm going to split the difference and do 12 minutes. And then we will see how these cookies turn out. All right, the beeper just went off. So let's get that out of the oven. See what they look like. Okay. This is what they're looking like. I mean, they don't look, I don't know, they don't look quite done to me, but I'm going to trust the process. That's what I'm here to do, to trust Sweet Loren's process. Now, after removing them from the oven, it says, let sit on baking sheet. Cookies continue to bake as they cool, and then they just tell us to enjoy. So I'm going to let them continue to bake as they cool, and I will be back for a final taste. Let's see how these Sweet Lorens are. We know the cookies are out of the oven, and they continue to bake on the pan, and they do look a bit more normal, although the ones that I had to cut that wouldn't just break apart like the old school Nestle Toll House cookies, those are somewhat misshapen. Let me see if I can give you guys a look. I let them cool. Obviously, I'm holding the pan, but it's the ones in the back that are a little awkward looking, but they probably look pretty to you. So anyway, it's time for me to give these a taste. I like a cookie that's a little bit warm, so I think they were out maybe 12 to 15 minutes, and I'm just going to pick one. There's the bottom. There's the top. I mean, it's nice, and let me give it let's break it apart. Hopefully I don't make a mess. Let's see how soft it is. Soft and chewy? Is it giving me soft and... It's giving me soft and chewy. It's definitely giving soft and chewy. All right, here we go. Come on, Sweet Loren, don't disappoint. Oh, Sweet Loren. My goodness. Sweet Loren makes a good cookie. If you haven't tried these, I know they have other flavors. I think these are better than Nestle Toll House. This is an amazing cookie. So if you don't have time to make anything from scratch, I highly recommend these Sweet Lorens. Another thing, parents who need to make something for school. You're volunteering to make a snack, and there are so many allergies. Once again, these are plant-based, gluten-free, dairy-free, peanut and tree nut-free. So maybe it doesn't cover the corn allergy, but it covers most of the other big ones. So if you need to make something on the fly for a bake sale that would be allergy friendly, these definitely are great, especially with the other flavors. I'm going to go and try. I like a sugar cookie, so I think Sweet Loren makes a sugar cookie. I will definitely try those as well. But I would say if you see these at your grocery store and you haven't tried them before, they are a winner. Thanks so much for joining me on another Cook With Me gluten-free. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Is there something you want me to make or try? I'm up for the challenge. We'll see you next week.